Good afternoon and welcome to World at Noon. I am Obi from President Muhammadu Buhari to the President-elect Bola Tinubu, who will be smooth and peaceful. Chairman of the Transition Committee, Bas Mustafa in Abuja, stressed that litigation will not stop the handover ceremony from taking place. He added that the refurbishment of and the Vice President-elect have been completed. Mustafa further explained that the facility at the Defense House is ready, just as security personnel of the Department of State Services and the Nigerian Police Force have been deployed to the President and Vice President-elect. Now to the legislature, where the House of Representatives has extended the implementation of the capital aspect of the 2022 budget and the supplementary appropriation for the last financial year. This follows the passage of a bill for an act to extend the implementation of the capital aspect of the 2022 Appropriation Act and supplementary budget from March 31 to June 30. The bill received accelerated hearings as it passed through first and second readings and also referred to the Committee of Supply, where it was approved and finally passed through third reading and transmitted to the Senate for concurrence. The House had in December passed a bill for an act to amend the Appropriation Act 2022 to extend the implementation of the capital aspect from December 31, 2022 supplementary budget. The Nigerian Labour Congress pulled off the planned industrial action after a meeting with the Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, and the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, in Abuja. Dr. Ngige expressed satisfaction that the workforce would not down tools any longer, following the intervention of the federal government, 2 weeks to normalize money supply nationwide. Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu has described the President-elect Bola Tinubu as a truly inspirational figure and the most innovative person in the nation's political history. Akeredolu, while congratulating Tinubu on the occasion of his 71st birthday, said the President-elect has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the service of the country. He said Asiwaju Tinubu's unfaltering determination and passion to achieve what he set out to do is truly inspirational. The governor praised God to grant Tinubu more wisdom, strength, knowledge and sound health to continue to serve humanity. Meanwhile, the Ondo State Office of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, will tomorrow present certificates of return to House of Assembly members-elect. The head of voter education and publicity, Mrs. Olufumike Shegun Osifeso, said the event is scheduled to hold at the collation center of the office in Akure by 11 a.m. INEC had declared winners in the March 18, 2023 House of Assembly elections held across the state. In the meantime, the national chairman of People's Democratic Party, Senator Iyorchia Ayu, who stepped aside from his position, is set to fight his suspension by a Benue State High Court in Makurdi. Ayu's Special Assistant on Communications, Simon Imobeswam, disclosed this after the party announced the appointment of Deputy National Chairman Umar Damagum, the acting national chairman. He said Ayu would challenge the suspension order in court. The Igorov Ward Executive Committee in the Boko local government area of Benue State has suspended Ayu for alleged anti-party activities and for failing to pay his membership dues. In the aftermath of the suspension, the Benue State Court restrained Ayu from parading himself as the chairman of the party following a suit filed by a former aide to the state governor, Conrad Utan. At least 38 people have died at a migrant processing center in Mexico in a fire that officials say started during a protest against deportations. The victims had traveled from Central and South America trying to get to the U.S. Many have been heading to the U.S. border in expectation of an end to Title 42, a pandemic-era policy which gives the U.S. government the power to quickly expel migrants trying to cross its border. 29 people were also injured in the blaze. While in Afghanistan, Afghan women are finding avenues to pursue their education as the Taliban continues to crack down on women's rights, recently banning female students from going to university. Since the Taliban took over in August 2021, women's rights in education have been suppressed for girls of all ages, from secondary school to university. The Taliban's harsh interpretation of Islamic law has caused a wave of underground education, ranging from secret schools for girls within the country to women attending college secretly online. Akintunde Akishimola has detail.
In a Kabul home, Sophia logs on to an online English class. The Taliban government has barred female students from high school and universities, but has not banned the internet. In fact, Taliban officials are regulars on social media. For Sophia's classmates, the thought and the picture freezes. Frustrating and crippling slow internet provide yet more hurdles for her and other Afghan women. The 22-year-old says after years of following the Taliban, they used to persevering.
I want to continue my studies in online courses, and this is my dream, this is my goal, to finish my studying, what happened in Afghanistan.
Miss Sophia, how are you?
Our online school, Rimi Academy, went from mostly about 50 female students to about 500 after the Taliban took over in 2021. It says it had to turn hundreds down. The Taliban still allowed online study, but Sophia's teacher, Sana, said there are always security concerns.
It's so obvious that if you want to do a crucial thing, if you want to take an action that is very important, you have to risk. And absolutely, we risked everything. Yes, it is risky for us.
A growing number of institutes are trying to reach girls and women digitally from their homes. 97% of Afghans are poor, so computers and Wi-Fi are out of reach for many. But Sophia believes it's impossible for Afghan women to be kept at home indefinitely.
After every sunset, there is sunshine, there is a day. So this is why we must be hopeful, and we don't lose our belief, our hopes, and we must be strong in that situation.
Online universities will continue to offer Afghan women a glimmer of hope and opportunity to pursue their career. Akintunde Akishimola, Osrc News.
Apologize for that break in transmission. Now to sports. Nigeria have failed to qualify for the 2023 Under-23 Africa Cup of Nations after losing 2-0 to Guinea in Morocco. Their absence at the continental competition automatically rules them out of the 2024 Olympics to be hosted in Paris. The team led by Salisu Yusuf were held to a 0-0 draw by their fellow West Africans in the first leg last week at Moshood